Hey guys, today I'm going to go over the top ideas that I got from Henry Cejudo's book, Wrestling for Dummies. So, the first foundational idea in the book is that your energy is best spent trying to be great at one or two takedowns instead of trying to master them all. When you're facing Olympic caliber wrestlers and you're trying to get a takedown on them, and you're not perfect at any of your takedowns, you're just average at the takedowns you have in your arsenal, you're not going to get them. So your energy is best spent trying to master one or two takedowns. Idea number two is the easiest way to get leverage on your opponent is through movement. When you're constantly moving in circles, changing levels, faking them out, your opponent has to move with you. When he gets tired and stops moving with you, he is now off balance and ready to be taken down. You must be ready to go for the shot when such opportunity presents itself. Here are the four signs that your opponent is off balance and ready to be attacked. The first one is when he gets out of his stance and he raises his head. The second one is when he's moving around and he's crossing his feet. The third one is when he's extending his elbows or his arms away from the side of his body. He's leaving an opening there. And the fourth sign is when he's moving around the mat on his toes. When you have your feet planted, you have a hard stance. But when you're on your toes, it's easy for you to be pushed around. And just remember, if you can see your opponent is tired, increase your movement and pay close attention to if he does any of those four things listed there. I'm going to be talking about what proper movement is in the next idea here. So here's a way that we can define movement instead of just moving your feet. So one thing you could do is constantly change your levels. And the next one is moving constantly in circles. And then the third one is constantly swatting at the hands, pulling on the back of your opponent's head. Basically doing anything with your body to distract your opponent. Just to expand on ways that we can use movement to our advantage, another one is if you're winning a match and there's not that much time left, increase your movement so you don't get taken down. The idea is that a moving target is harder to hit than a stationary target. So for the next idea, this is a guide you can use on making a decision on what attack you're going to be using. If you're far away from your opponent, hit attacks such as ankle picks. If you're getting closer to your opponent, use mid-level attacks such as double legs, single legs. And if you're really close to your opponent, tied up with them, use upper body throws, body locks, all that sort of stuff. For the next one, what Henry Cejudo was saying was in order to reach your potential in wrestling, you should be going live with your training partners for about 1 hour every day. When Randy Couture was doing an interview, he would say that his wrestling coach would get them to pick one partner in the room and then go live with them for 90 minutes straight. And then the very last idea in the book is that in boxing, in Muay Thai, and other combat sports, usually your vision is targeted towards your opponent's chest. But in wrestling, your vision target is going to be on your opponent's hips. And you don't ever want to take your vision off of your opponent's hips. As you can see here with Jordan Burroughs, he has a slanted view of his opponent's hips. However, when he changes levels, his eyes are going to be directly on the target, and then he will blast through with his his very well-known double leg takedown. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next video.